Massive abundance. You're probably watching this video right now because you want massive abundance in 2025 and forward in your life. And I'm going to share some insights with you here. 3 things that can help you from today to create whatever you want in your life from right now, and a little bit more tomorrow, a little bit more the day after, etc. Massive abundance. So here's the thing. I'm studying this now, as I shared with you. I'm reading, I'm watching, I'm looking through my notes from earlier. What did I do at the time when I went from 1.5 million US dollar debt and created a company that had a revenue of 1.5 US dollar and a team of 60 people in less than 4 years. No technologies or anything. It was a cleaning business, cleaning offices and shops and like that. So one of the things that keep coming to my mind that you probably know is that if we watch a video or something, it's just sit down and meditate, do affirmations, think about what it is that you want and all of these things. And I did this, and recently I was thinking about this too, and I've seen a lot of comments, I heard a lot of clients, I heard a lot of people saying it doesn't work. So if it's correct that our mind, our imagination 100% creates our reality, meaning what you are imagining will create your reality. If that is true, then how come so many people who is trying all of this, it doesn't work for them? Great question, huh? So, and I'm not to say here that just do this thing and everything will be solved tomorrow. It's not about that. But I will give you some tips here that can change your reality and change it really fast. A little background story. Just the other day, I read that neuroscience believes and has data that backs this, that how we perceive colors through our eyes. If you look at the sky and I look at the sky, it's probably not the same colors we're seeing, or we're not seeing the same thing, but it's very difficult to see what we're seeing because I can say this is red, blue, green, the cactus is green. You'll see that because you see green. But what I read is that your green is not the same as my green, and also that the colors are only created in our mind. So it's only in our mind that we perceive the colors. Outside world doesn't have colors, according to what I read. So, and what does all of this has to do with your reality right now and massive abundance in your life? See, my insights, my beliefs, where I sit right now, is that our mind creates whatever we experience. So imagine that it's correct that everything out there is gray. There's no color in it. Neutral. And the colors you create in your mind. I create in my mind. And from what I understood from my reading is that not only do we create it, but we often create it from experiences in our early years. So that's exactly what happens with a lot of other things in our life. We create our reality from experiences we had in our early years. From those experiences, we created a story around that, a belief around that. I've seen with people who grew up with the same parents, I've seen it with me and my siblings, that even though we have the same parents, even though we have the same experiences, we created different stories in our childhood. Those stories became the program of how our life, how our reality is running. So, like with the colors, whatever we experienced, we perceive colors. As I read from the neuroscience, we perceive colors from our childhood experiences. And it's very difficult to change them. But can we change it? Can we change it? And I would say this is very, for me, interesting because a lot of people tried. A lot of people are trying to read books, join seminars, and maybe even do coaching, and experience that even though they do all of this, it's still not changing. I've seen in my life, and I shared the story, I changed my financial situation from 1.5 million US dollar debt and got clear of all of the debt. I grew a company. I did grow a business company. I went from a personal relationship disaster and went healthy and balanced and found a new me, or the more authentic me, in a few years. So from my story, I do believe, because I've seen that it's possible to change. But how do we do this? I got some things that came to my mind here that I just want to share with you. So again, if you're open to it, it's an invitation to begin experimenting with what I'm sharing here. And there's no it's number 1, 2, 3, but you could say that your reality, if you are open to believe that whatever runs inside of you in your program, deepest roots, are programming all of your actions, are programming your words, are programming your reality. So there's something that, it got different words, but something called the reality mirror. Like if you look in the mirror, you see yourself. But imagine you're looking in the mirror and you see all of your reality. You see your relationship, you see your business, you see your financial situation, your health, all of this. And maybe there's things in there you like, maybe there are things in there that you would like to be improved. But you can watch in that mirror, look in reality, see yourself in reality, and then see, okay, where do I have things that I would like more of? Massive abundance. That was what I talked about in this video. Massive abundance. I want massive abundance in my life, but right now I am broke. I don't have enough money. My business is not going as I would like it to go. See, that's one thing. Look in the mirror. Whatever, and this is something that takes a lot of responsibility, and it was a big thing for me beginning to take that responsibility on my own shoulders and saying, okay, this is reality right now in my life. Who's responsible? Well, I thought it was my mom and my dad, and I thought it was my siblings, I thought it was my business partner and all of that. But guess what? When I realized that, okay, maybe it's myself, and I need to be responsible for that situation, then I could begin to recreate, to build something new, to release stuff, to release things from the program that I didn't want anymore. And how to do that? 2 things that helped me a lot back then. Becoming aware, that's the key word, becoming aware of what's going on inside. So begin asking yourself questions. See something in reality. Okay, my partner says this. Okay, what am I thinking? Question number 1, what am I thinking right now? And number 2, what am I feeling right now? Begin to be aware of what's going on inside. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? Just ask those questions again and again and again. The thing is, when you begin to become aware of that, we begin to become aware of programming, what's going on. And we can begin to connect what am I thinking and feeling with how is my reality looking. So if you constantly are thinking and feeling, wow, life is beautiful, a lot of money is coming my way, and you're feeling that, probably that's what's going on in your life. But if you're saying constantly, my life is beautiful and money's coming always to me, but you don't feel it very nice, you don't feel it very good, maybe you got a pain in your stomach or you're around your heart or something, and I know what I'm talking about because I had that too. And you also, maybe you look in your reality right now and you see, but it's not right because this is how it looks. Go back, okay, if it looks like this, I have been thinking and feeling something that created this situation. And maybe just when we become aware of this, we begin to see what is our programming, what are the roots. And yes, it takes a little bit of awareness, and it's a very good idea having a journal to this and a pen to this, but it was something that helped me a lot to begin to become aware, and from there on it's possible to begin to change the thoughts, change the emotions, and if they are very sticking, which I had, begin to release them. Begin to release them. There are techniques for that. Releasing the emotions, release the traumas, release all the stories, experiences that we had from our childhood. And some of this is a little bit deeper work, but it's possible. My belief is that massive abundance is coming your way. Just beginning to think a little bit different, feel a little bit different, breathe a little bit different, and opening up your mind to the things that I'm speaking about, opening up your mind to that reality. Your life can be different. There's something good out there, something great out there, and it might not be it's straight ahead that way. It might be a little left and right to get there, but it's out there. So a lot of great energy, success energy, and love your way.